Hello everybody. I love how quickly this new stream software starts. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I don't know where to position myself to be in the middle of my thing here. I'm waving, but you can't see my hand. Ida, hello, and Cece, and Kaylee, and Marie-Louise, and Elise. Nice to have you back. We missed you last week, Elise. Melly and Paola. Hello and welcome to Art Hang Party. This week's theme is the opera. We picked it last week together, and I hope you all have something opera pink or something, because, you know, it's just fun. I forget who suggested it last week, that we all use opera pink, but it's a good suggestion. So if you haven't already grabbed your opera pinks, now's your time. I have blobbed my page with opera pink. Art Hang Party is a weekly live hour-ish long art making session full of fast-paced drawing and a lot of fun. Everyone is welcome, whether this is your first time drawing or you're a seasoned professional. I am your host, Melissa, and I'm very happy to have you here. Oh, Elise, where are you? You said opera pink didn't make the travel bag. Any sort of pink will do. Any sort of pink will do. Hi, Lucinda. Hi, Michelle. Happy Thursday. Hi, Desi. How are you? Hippo. Oh my gosh, Hippo. We've missed you. Hope you're feeling okay. Hope you're doing all right. Hi, JSL. Airport sketching is the best way to make airports bearable. Absolutely. Absolutely. Lucinda says, drats, I wanted to pre-prep my paper. Paula said, I just found one, so I'm ready. Excellent. Let me know what materials you're all planning on using today. Go with this black acrylic marker from Artix. It's a brush marker. So I'm just gonna work with my pre-painted backgrounds and this. Gonna keep it simple. Hi Tracy, happy Thursday. Hippo says, great subject. I wish everyone a good time. I hope to be back soon. Miss you too. Oh no, your audio is skipping on my end. Anyone else's? Uh-oh. Desi says I might just try this new Sensations pen and opera pink watercolor at the end. Hi, Natty June. Desi, that sounds good. Lucinda says, Sharpie creative markers. Excellent. Is very similar to the Artix marker. Cece is asking what timing and quantities are we doing today? It's a little skippy, but not too bad. What the heck? Am I all plugged in? Let me make sure everything is plugged in. Mostly smooth. Audio clear here, says Reb. Audio seems fine now. Okay. Let me know if anything changes. I don't know what I can do about it, but I can try. Melly says, I just refreshed and it got better. And Cece says her audio is good. Okay. And not skipping for comma. Hi, comma. So Cece's asking what timing and quantities. We have 24 references today, and I think it would be good to get through all of them, mostly because I really want to draw the last one. And I was thinking 3 minutes a piece. I think that should be good timing to get through everything. 3 minutes is a short amount of long time. Hi Jamie, no skipping. Nelly says props some markers, maybe some neocolors or paint. We'll see. 24. Whoa, okay. I think I just changed Melly's mind. Yeah. So 3 minutes. I'm gonna put that on the timer. We can always make adjustments, but 3 minutes is not super fast, and it's still kind of a good amount of time. We could start with quicker ones. Kama wants to start quick. Like with a minute? Do you want to start with like 4 1-minutes and then go? And then go longer? A little bit longer? We could do that. Why don't we start with that? Why don't we start with like 4 1-minutes? You can do them as like regular drawings. You can do them as single line blind contour drawings. However you feel like drawing. You can draw with your left hand or right hand. I'm trying to close off this color palette. You were thinking 30 seconds, but a minute is good. I think a minute feels right for today, especially with the first references that I have lined up. Be careful what you ask for. Before we get started, I just want to mention that on Saturday, this Saturday, May 17th at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, Debbie Draws Funny and I and Missy Maxwell are hosting a free Draw Friendzy live drawing session on Zoom. It is free, as the name says, and it is a drawing frenzy, as the name says. There's an RSVP link in the description of the YouTube video here. You have to RSVP in order to get the Zoom link when the time comes. We're going to be drawing Procession of the Species, and what that is, it's a a parade in Olympia, Washington, that Missy goes to every year, and she takes pictures and people dress up as animals and creatures and fantastical beings. So it's gonna be really fun. It's gonna be a really fun drawing session. I just finished putting all of the references together that Missy shared, and yeah, you'll be in for some silly times. So the RSVP link to that is in the description below. I will put the first reference up on the screen, and are we ready to get started? I need one person to confirm that we're ready in the chat, and I will start the timer. Oh, this is a well-used marker, I think. Is Natty June says I have some audio skipping. Okay, let me try one thing. I'm gonna try changing my properties to my MacBook Air microphone. How's that sounding? No, it still says it's the other microphone. And now I'm going to change it back to the microphone. Oh, it's not me? Okay. Well, I'm just going to leave it here. Maybe if it's skipping for you, just like close out of YouTube and then come back in, and that might solve the problem. Hi, Kathy. No skipping for you either? Okay. Well, then we will continue on. What is today? Is it the 15th of May already? That's crazy. Okay. The mic sounds better? All right. Who knows? Who knows? I'm synced now. Okay. Cool. All right. 1 minute. Kama says go to settings on the video and change the resolution if it's skipping. Thank you, Kama. Settings cog. All right, I'm gonna start the timer. We're gonna hope for the best, and we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Not going to go blind. Blind contour. I'm probably gonna go blind, but literally can't see anything without my glasses on now, so that's fun. I mean, I just can't read. 36 seconds. So I figure we would start by being spectators at the opera before we get into the opera. Five, four, three, two, one. That might be loud. Time's up. All right. Next. Another minute, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nanette, hello. Welcome to Art Hang Party. Nice to see you. We're starting off with some quick 1-minute warm-ups right now. "17 seconds. Sticky art shorts. Welcome to Art Hang Party. Is this your first time here? Time's up. Okay. All right. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. We'll do 2 more 1 minutes and then we will move up to 3 minutes. Oh, what's your idea, Kama? Kama says I gave her an idea. All right. We are at the Phantom of the Opera. This is like the only one that I can recognize. So, Sticky Art Shorts says, I think I've been here before, but it's been a while. Well, welcome back. Welcome back to Art Hang Party. All right. 1 minute, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Kama says, if I draw without my glasses on, I'll be drawing basically blind contour. Yes. My goodness. This is way too short of a time for such a reference. 25 seconds. And Kama says, oh, but I won't see the reference. Oh, Sticky Art says I've been subscribed. Well, I'm glad you could make it today. Three, 2, 1. Okay, something like that. Time's up. 1 more warm up. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Yeah, you kind of need to see the reference photo in order to draw it. Sticky says, sheesh, 1 minute is fast. We're gonna go up to 3 minutes after this one, which will either feel like 1 minute or like 1,000 minutes. "14 seconds. Time's up. All right. Now we will get into it. Good. I'm glad we have more than a minute for this one. There's a lot going on in this outfit. All right, 3 minutes, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Goodness, says Millie. Michelle says that was rough. Those were just the warm-ups. She is cinched for the god, honey. Yes, that is a tiny, tiny waist. Sticky Art is asking, is that the witch from Hocus Pocus? Honestly, I just found these references on Pinterest. I don't know if there's any opera buffs in the house. One minute, 31 seconds. Oh, she's got arms and stuff. Okay. One minute, 6 seconds. Forty-six seconds. I don't know that. I'm going to continue on with this marker. Oh man, it's not really, I don't know. Maybe not feeling it. 9 seconds. I might try, I haven't really used my new charcoal pencil yet. I might try this for the next one. Time's up. Beep, beep, beep. Millie says, my hands keep looking so claw-like. We do have a hand session. We've done a hand session at Art Hang Party a long time ago. If you want practice with hands. Oh, here we go. Uh, 3 minutes, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I forgot to mention at the beginning that I will be joining tomorrow at noon Eastern Time. I will be joining Beth Spencer of Introvert Drawing Club on her Awkward Drawing Show, which is a live talk show. A live talk show that she hosts over on Substack. So if you go to introvertdrawingclub.com at noon tomorrow, you will see and be able to see me and Beth drawing and just having a conversation. I'm going to work on my daily self-portrait tomorrow during the session. Comma says, what does comma say? Could we add feet and also shoes to the pot? We do have that in there. Those are both in there. We have a shoe session from previously, and I have been hesitant to do feet just because like it's so easily fetishized. Anyway, whatever that word is. But we'll just do it when it comes out of the pot. Like, we'll just not worry about it. Oh, does this sound bad to you? Is it like too scratchy? I don't like the sound of it. I don't like the feel of it. Oh my god, it's making my skin crawl. Ugh. No, thank you. Okay. I don't know what's happening. 1 minute. Thank you, Kaylee, for putting the link to Introvert Drawing Club in the chats. Oh, did you hear that? You must have heard that. Comma says, Melly, I almost said you need to rest your hand. LOL, I thought you were getting a hand cramp. Okay, kiddo. So this charcoal doesn't go over the Lyra pencil. Maybe I will just... Ugh. It sounds fine. Yeah, we'll just do it when it gets selected. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. All right. What am I gonna draw with? I'll go back to this marker. Oh, little meow. Kaylee says, I missed what the link is for what you'll be on with her, though. I'm looking on her site. I think you just have to go to introvertdrawingclub.com tomorrow at noon or a little bit before so that, you know, you're there when it starts. And you should see that it's there. I think that's all it is. And yeah, follow Introvert Drawing Club on Substack. You can sign up for free and still get a lot from Beth over there. I also do a weekly post over there. Yeah, it's fun. Substack is fun. I still need to make that video about Substack. I think I might do it this weekend. But I also just got a new last minute rush job from one of my clients, so we'll see. 3 minutes starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. The drawing sessions that Beth does are paid, but come to the live things that she does are free for everybody. So anybody can show up to watch. And at the beginning of every session, she usually does a little giveaway. So you could win a free month. She often actually does giveaways, so it's worth following for the opportunity. You're always confused with Substack. I couldn't work that out. I will at some point, if not this weekend, then very shortly soon, do a little intro to Substack. Because I really do think that there's so much value over there. Like, so many artists and illustrators that you know are just like sharing so freely and openly, and like it blows my mind. And we've got friends over there. Hippo has a Substack. Teresa has a Substack. Debbie has a Substack. Who else here? Shar Hamilton has a Substack. Beth has a Substack. Who am I missing? Martine Felton has a Substack. Who else? 1 minute, 11 seconds. Samantha Dion Baker has a Substack. You know, the draw your day, draw your world, beautiful hand letterer, sketching artist. Just sharing so much information. Mine is just like what I get up to, all my art and stuff, but my goodness. Trust me. "37 seconds. Carson Ellis has a Substack. Tor Freeman, cartoonist. So many cartoonists over there. If you're into cartooning, it's a good space. If you're into photography, it's a good space. If you're into art, if you're into journalism, if like anything and everything, people are wild over there. And it's mostly free. Some people have paid. But like I said, there's so many people just sharing. 2, 1, time's up. Beep, beep, beep. Thank you, Kaylee. And yes, I am at melissamartinart.substack.com. All right. Enough about Substack, except come tomorrow to Beth's so that you can participate in our live and like ask questions and things. Make me not feel so awkward on the awkward drawing show. All right, 3 minutes. I can't see anything. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You might even be able to get to the live tomorrow through my Substack link. And I will see if there's like a direct link or something to post to Discord. Kaylee is the link master, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Kaylee is like inside my brain all the time. She's the best. She's the best help, the best moderator that I could ever ask for. Kaylee's been with Art Hang Party since the very beginning. Since before it was Art Hang Party. I think, right? I think. So show Kaylee lots of love because she volunteers her time to help me out. I try to send her little things here and there. But yeah, like definitely a big help. Kaylee has a coffee page. I think it's KayleeAthena.coffee.com. You can find her on Instagram at Kaylee Athena with links to her things. You are the sweetest. Thank you, Kaylee. I don't say thank you enough. I should say thank you at the beginning, at the end, in the middle of Art Hang Parties. Thank you. Honestly, you're such a help. All right, 1 minute, 3 seconds. And Kaylee is an amazing artist. I know we don't always get to see everything that Kaylee gets up to, but take a look through her Instagram and look at the embroidery art that Kaylee does. My goodness, it's beautiful. I mean, painting and everything, yes, but it's the embroidery that will blow your mind. 29 seconds. Okay, Kaylee, I'm going to stop now because I feel like you think that's enough. But feel free to put a link to your coffee in the chat if you want to do that. 3, 2, 1, time's up. I like how that one turned out. Kaylee says, thank you. I've been quietly working on more and just never take pics of them. Yeah, I used to like default post everything on Instagram right after I was finished doing it, but now I take the picture and I save it to put into my Substack post, my weekly Substack post. So Substack has like absolutely everything that I make. And Instagram sometimes gets a weekly recap and sometimes I just don't even remember or care to share it there. No offense to anybody who is there, but Substack, that's all. Okay, 3 minutes. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh my goodness, my computer is not plugged in. That's not good. That could have been a disaster. 2 minutes, 41 seconds. This guy reminds me of, what was his name from Gilmore Girls? Lorelai's boyfriend for a time. You know who I mean, the Lorelai's teacher, Max. Doesn't he look like Max? Colin says he reminds me of Puss in Boots. That too. Maybe I should start just drawing with straight lines. Maybe that's what this marker is asking. He looks a little like Leonardo DiCaprio, says Lisa. Yeah, I can see that when you zoom in. 1 minute, 17 seconds. Yeah, I think with this I need to draw straight lines. I'm looking at all my things. What do I want to draw with? Maybe I'll try the Pentel brush pen next. 36 seconds. Twenty seconds. Not sure my pink is working out so well for me. Like, I don't know that it's really adding anything, but that's okay. Time's up. Beep, beep, beep. All right. So we're at number 10. We've been drawing for about half an hour. We're currently on number 10. How are we feeling about the 3 minutes? We have 14 to go. What is 14 times 3? Can't do math. Your pink pen is running out, says Jamie. Oh no. We have 14 more. We'll keep going for 3 minutes and then maybe decide after a couple more. Feeling great? Yes, a lot more. More than we've done so far. Okay, 3 minutes starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. The replay will be here for you, in the morning if you need to go to sleep. It's late. Comma's in the UK, so we will be the first Thursday in June. We'll be partnering up with Kama, and she's going to share photos from her trip to Japan. So we're going to do another Japan drawing session, which I'm sure nobody is going to be mad about. I'm excited to see how different but the same our trips were. Yeah, I'm not feeling this one either. Oh, you know what? I have some new rainbow crayon things. I'm gonna grab those for the next ones. That might be what I'm in the mood for. Kama says, as soon as I pick from my favorites. Yes. I did one pass, but I don't think we want to draw for an entire day. Wouldn't that be fun to do, like, on a weekend one time? Just, like, see how absolutely long we can draw for. Like, could we go for 8 hours, for 10 hours, for 24 hours? That would be fun. "59 seconds. Okay. What's the world record? We should, could we beat that? It's a good question. 43 seconds. I'll be right back. I thought the timer was gonna go off. I got these. My friend gave me these twistable swirl crayons the other day. So I think I'll have a play with these. Time's up. Do you ever get in that mood where, like, just nothing feels like what you want to use? I'm usually pretty good at, like, knowing what I want to use, but today it's just not happening. Ooh, I love twisty things, says Kaylee. They're not very soft, and they have, like, that weird Crayola smell. You know? Kama says, I do not like them. They're so hard. Yeah, they should be soft like Neocolors or pastels, but anyway, they're like pencils. Lucinda says, yes, tonight is not groovin'. Well, we're in it together. Kaylee says, I have some fun blended color pencils. They each have 3 or 4 shades in them, like Sharpies. Cool. I have these too that are pencils, swirled pencils, but I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna randomly pick one. Green, okay. 3 minutes. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Does it say what age? Don't think it does. But I see what you mean. Kama says, I think they're meant to be hard because toddlers very young, so they're hard so they don't break them. Maybe. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe I just want to use my rainbow pencil. It's falling out. Well done, Crayola. It's my second time using them, and they're broken. 1 minute, 36 seconds. Tracy says, I bought a book that promises it can teach me to draw in 30 days. Drawing people isn't until the very end. You just gotta practice. That's all it is. Just draw what you see. And if in doubt, just do single line drawings. Then there's no pressure for it to be perfect or recognizable. It's just play. There goes my theory on them not breaking. Yep, that's like broken right in half. 37 seconds. I'll keep playing with them for a little bit. Kama says you can already draw, Tracy. Melly says this is the worst one. If you're drawing now, you can draw. I understand wanting to put time in to practice and better your skills. Time's up. We've seen that you can draw. You can draw. This is terrible, says Michelle. It is all just for play. Nick says, hi Nick. Nick says, I didn't think there would be so many hands in opera, and here I've been practicing drawing mouths all week, and hi, I just popped in. Michelle says, I mean mine are. All right, let's do this one. Starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. If we are all like having a hard time, maybe we turn the timer back to 1 minute and just like do silly things. Like drawing, I can set up, so you know the random timer game, I can set up just the wild card, so it'll give us the silly prompts. To like do the single line blind contour, turn the reference upside down, use your non-dominant hand, things like that. If we are having, I mean, maybe it's just we just need to turn this into a play session. No pressure, play time. What do you think? Tracy says, not well, it's really depressing looking at drawings that look like a third grader. But you're still learning. It's all practice. Just takes time and consistency, and you have the determination to improve your skills, so no doubt you will get there. Melly says, I'm happy with 3 minutes. Okay. Some of my favorite artists draw in kid style, says Kama. Yeah, that's hard to find. Like, if you try to get like that more childlike style or feel in your artwork after like you've learned how to draw and stuff, it's hard to do that. But yeah, you can get better over time, says Comma. It honestly just takes time. That's all. Like practice. It just takes practice over time. Set yourself like not a challenge, but like a promise to yourself that you'll draw every day, even if it's just for like 2 minutes, and you'll like in no time see improvements. Susan says, thank you for the encouragement, Melissa. Just joined. Aw, hi Susan. Excellent. 3, 2, 1, time's up. When I first started getting into like painting and stuff, I had been drawing, I had been doing a daily animation. I did a 100-day animation project on my iPad, just super simple, like frame by frame animation. So I did that for 100 days, and then I really wanted to draw. So then I'm gonna start the timer in 3, 2, 1, here we go. I started a 100 sneaker sketches project. So I did 100 days of drawing sneakers in a row, just using pen on paper. And then after that, I wanted to paint. So I got myself the Himi gouache set, as we all do when we start painting. And I did 100 days of gouache. Just like self-initiated, no like pressure of Instagram and all of that. So I did that for like 72 days before I decided I wanted to play with watercolor. And then it was just like, I was just in the zone of drawing, painting, doing something creative daily. And I'll tell you, what I can do now versus what I could do like 4 years ago when I started that is just every day is a little bit of an improvement over yesterday. So if I can do it, you can do it. Comma says, I like the idea of quicker ones in silly prompts, but okay, either way. Alice, hello. Alice says, practice is everything. I can see the difference from before and after the 100 faces session. I need to do the same with whole persons. We could do well, we've got lots of figure drawing replays. We've done figure drawing. We've got the nudes. What else? Yeah, we've done lots of people drawing. We like one of the first ones was like fashion, which was if you can get past the like stopping after every reference. You can get past that cringe. I can't watch those ones. Yeah, we've drawn lots of people. Nanette says, that's what I did. I started drawing every day. I can see an improvement and also more confidence, less stress. Yeah. It also helps you like to draw every day. Like you get out of your head a little bit, because then it's just like the thing that you do, and it doesn't become such like I need to make this perfect. And Nick says, Michelangelo didn't paint the Sistine Chapel in 3 minutes. No. No. Or in 3 days, or in 3 years, probably. Or by himself, so. I don't even know what that is here. 20 seconds. Tracy, I hope you feel just a little bit more encouragement. Confidence. 3, 2, 1, time's up. Beep, beep, beep. But also you're here and you're drawing, and that's all you need to do. There's never any pressure to share anything at Art Hang Party, although we do love a good show and tell. We like to see what everybody works on and stuff. But yeah, no pressure to share. I think 4 years. It took 4 years to paint the Sistine Chapel. There you go. Paola says, what really helped me is being here at Art Hang Party consistently and also lose any kind of fear in my drawing and just have fun. Yes. All right, 3 minutes. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lucinda says, wait to see my weird drawings. They will make you feel better. Yeah, I'm definitely not having a great art day, so. Although I did do a self-portrait right before this, which maybe is the reason. Tracy says, I do draw every day. I want so bad to create something beautiful. My hands just seem to be all thumbs and my eyes can't seem to see perspective right. Or a little reframe, you have a very unique way of seeing things and that comes out in your artwork. I just think you need to be a little bit kinder and a little bit more patient. Be nice to our friend Tracy. But I understand the, like, your desire for beautiful artwork is a little bit ahead of your skill right now. So the only way to get there is to just keep going. So don't give up. You can do it. It's just, it will happen randomly where you're like, you take like, you make something and then like you look back at it the next day and you're like, how the heck did I do that yesterday? What sort of magic sauce did I have? It'll happen. It'll sneak up on you. You just can't see it right now. That's all. "38 seconds. Everyone is getting opera pink cheeks tonight, says Millie. Cool. Everyone is getting, I don't know, scribbled tonight. Yeah, do I just want rainbow pencil? What is it? Time's up. All right, we're on number 15. We're doing good. Maybe when we get to 18 or 20, we can get a little bit silly. I think that sounds good. All right, 3 minutes. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Tracy says, not giving up. I'm too hard-headed for that. I look at my drawings from 3 years ago and they really don't seem much better. People are absolutely my worst area. That's fair. People are hard. People are really hard to draw. Like, they are probably one of the most difficult. I think mostly because like you have the pressure of likeness. Like a dog, you can kind of be like, oh yeah, that looks like a dog, but like, does this guy look like this guy? It's hard. One minute, 18 seconds. Oh boy, I can't press that hard. "46 seconds. These do not layer at all. Okay, maybe a little bit. Oh, you know what I have? I have this art crayon that Anne gave me. Oh, that's kind of fun. You see how... Oh my god, that's what I'm looking for. At least for backgrounds. So smooth. It's like smoother than an oil pastel. Time's up. Art crayon. From who is it? I can't read it. Marabou. Do you see how, like, smooth that was to go on? Alright, I think I found my combo. Nick says, love those art crayons. The pink and the gold are my favorite. We did a bit of an art swap during an art date. And Anne, who comes to Art Hang Party sometimes, I don't know if Anne is here, brought this and I was like, pastel-y thing? Yes, please. Okay. 3 minutes. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I might have found my method for the day. But I still think we should end with the silly ones. Michelle says, silly is good. Oh, it's so smooth. Tracy says, I like watching you draw because it helps me better understand how to make the shapes correctly. Have you seen my video, How I Draw People? I've got a couple of videos actually. One recently from, I think it was around December, where I talk and show how I tackle faces, specifically, how I draw faces. And then there's another one where it's how I draw people. And there's one where I talk about color, but it's also like a lot of drawing people. That probably would have been from early last year, maybe. I've heard that the one about the faces, the one from December, people got a lot out of it, so you might like it. I think I gave a couple of like shortcuts on like capturing like the face and placement of features and things. Cece says those were really helpful for me. Cool. 2, 1, time's up. All right. Melly says, I'm still working on the 100 faces one. You're about 33 in. You're working, taking your time. That's good. The nice thing about like about the replays is that you can pause it and take longer if you want to like do more studies of the faces. Yeah. All right. 3 minutes starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You do it a few minutes at a time on break at work. Oh, that's cool. So Tracy, how I would start her face is I always start with like the swoop. I'm gonna mess it up now that I'm thinking too much about it. But I always start with the side of the face. That's like the big thing. See, now I'm thinking too much about it. Okay, I'm just gonna draw. Your hubby said the same thing. He said, I need to do more drawing with videos. There's a ton of tutorials and things out there. But I think the best thing that you can do is just draw. Michelle says, I've done the first 50 faces. Tutorials, you can like get in a tutorial, what is it? Not hole, but like you can sometimes get trapped in tutorial land. I still sign up for Domestika courses all the time and then like kind of just watch them and don't really do the work, but it's doing the work that is the important part. So as long as you do the work, you'll be good. You'll gain skills. Even like I found just watching a lot of art videos and how people do things without like drawing along taught me a ton. Sarah Van Dongen has a really great Domestika course on what is it? Character drawing? Character drawing for illustration or something. Sarah Van Dongen. I learned basically everything I know about drawing people. Well, that's where I started. I think that's really where like something clicked. So good. 13 seconds. She also has or had a Patreon. I don't know if she still does. 2, 1, time's up. Okay. We'll do 2 more at 3 minutes and then we'll finish our last 4 with like the random prompts. So I think that'll be good. All right. 3 minutes, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You did that course? It was so cute, says Michelle. Wasn't it good? Sarah Van Dongen, yeah. Tracy says, most I watch first time to understand what's going on, then I watch again and practice along. Yeah, that's good. That's a good technique. One minute 46 seconds. I'm really glad I saw this. Not me just watching and waiting for the random prompts, says Michelle. They're coming, they're coming. Michelle says, that's a good way to do it, Tracy. Tracy says, that's just a really gorgeous picture there. Yes. The backlighting, or I guess the front lighting in this case. 41 seconds. These references are so beautiful. I want the lighting in all of them. Yeah. I do have a Pinterest board for these, which I'll share the link to, but it is on my Pinterest. So there's like these references, and then there's like extras. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. I think the pink actually worked on this one. Okay. How is it that we're on an odd number? I might have skipped a reference. That's okay. That's okay. All right. This will be our last 3-minute before we get a little bit silly. So let's start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Hi, Greg. Tracy says the embroidery on the back of the skirt is just stunning. And Greg says, ooh, faces, I definitely could use that tutorial too. I've been coveting so much of your art supply videos, I've forgotten to draw. And I've been in a drawing funk. Aw. Yeah, I've been spoiled lately. Don't take it for granted. Just don't think I'm taking any of it for granted. Especially Olinda and her, like, look at the little art hang party bracelet. How cute. How cute. I filled up that paint palette, the like art toolkit palette that she made, that Olinda made, that I shared in my last art haul video with all her goodies. I can't get to it right now. I'm in the process of editing that video, so stay tuned. And Olinda is sharing those on her coffee shop. I think she's, let me find it. You need to see this. So, you know, these little travel, there's a sticker from Olinda, the travel watercolor palettes. She's been making her own. And so I filled this the other day, And I used it at Scribble Brigade on Tuesday, and it's very lovely. But she's selling them in her coffee shop, unfilled, for like $10. Olinda's Artistic Oddities. $10. You gotta check that out. Okay. Tracy says, with this picture, I just want to draw the organ and none of the people. So just draw the organ. Who says? Who says you need to draw people? I'm picking and choosing what I'm drawing from each photo. Like I'm just focusing on the main person, but if you want to focus on the background and just ignore the people, by all means. 23 seconds. Nanette, yes, I filled it with watercolor. Mostly Holbein. Thanks for posting the link to RSVP for Free Draw Friendzy, Kaylee. Time's up. All right, let me see. I'm gonna set it to 2 minutes to start. If I can pull up the randomizer, select my list. Where is it? Where? Hold, please. You might see weirdness on the screen for a second. Random. Application capture. Sorry about this if this looks weird. Live action things here. Okay. Let me get rid of this guy. I will put up the next reference, but we're gonna see how we're gonna draw it. We're gonna hold our utensil differently. Whatever that means to you. All right. All right. Greg says I need to learn how to draw without overthinking it. I forget it's supposed to be fun. This is your opportunity, Greg. We're gonna hold our utensils differently for 2 minutes. We're gonna do 2 minutes. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So hold your utensil differently. I'm gonna hold it between my pinky and my thumb, and I'm gonna hold it like this. It means a spoon. You're still here, comma. You made it. Nobody is expected to make a beautiful drawing. We are officially in non-perfection mode, non-perfectionism mode. Actually, quite like the intensity that I can get. This is actually a comfortable way to hold a crayon. Who would have thought? This must be Romeo and Juliet, yes? Has to be. 36 seconds. Twenty-one seconds. need to remember this hold. I didn't give him a hand. There we go. 2, 1, time's up. All right. I'm gonna go a minute 30. Just for funsies. Nellie says, oh, I didn't even get to the Juliet on the balcony. All about Romeo. Okay, random. Where are we, random? We kind of saw this one earlier, but it's a little bit different. Okay, next, only straight lines. So you can only draw using straight lines. For a minute and a half, time starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. For clouds. Straight lines only. I love drawing with just straight lines. I think it's pretty fun. CZ says, no, no, says Comma. I'm sorry, but I refuse. Comma is refusing to draw clouds with only straight lines. They will look more like lightning bolts, I think. "26 seconds. Oops, I kept the hand holding from before in straight lines. That's actually pretty fun to layer up, Melly, layer up the randomness. That's fun. 2, 1, time's up. Okay. 1 minute now. Let's go 1 minute. Fun. Oh, wait. There we go. And change materials. So grab something you haven't used yet. We're going to change materials. We have 1 minute. I'm just gonna... Okay. Look at that. It's a pink brush pen. I wasn't looking when I picked that. 1 minute. Everybody has a new material. Let me make sure there's juice. I migrated to my bedroom and literally can't change. Okay, you're excused, Comma. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I did straight lines for the last one though. Okay, you're good. This feels like a pretty serious scene here. 10 seconds. I forgot we were only doing a minute. Comma has an idea. What's your idea, Comma? Time's up. Okay, we have 2 more. Comma, what's your idea? I drew with two crayons at the same time. I've done that before with markers. That's actually really fun. That's really fun. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna grab. These are the two that popped out at me. So I'm gonna follow comma. If was the scene from Snow White? I have no idea. Okay, so I'm gonna hold mine like chopsticks. Did I pick a random? Hang on. 3 lines only. So you can only draw using 3 lines. Now they can be long lines, but only 3 lines. This is gonna look pretty fun. Let's do the 1.5 minutes again. I'm teaching you apart or tearing? I could not resist the wiggles. Oh, I will admit I did not do straight lines for the cloud one. It says CC, I could not resist the wiggles. The circle is a line. You're tearing me apart, yes. A circle is a line. However, like you have 3 whole lines that you can use. So you can like do single line for like all of it and still have 2 lines left over. Okay, 1.5 minutes starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And I am going to do the double marker in addition to 3 lines only. Now I'm probably only going to draw 1 of these ladies. I might just do it in 1 line. I lied. Okay, that was 1 line. 56 seconds. And 2 lines. That's all I need. That's all. I'm only going to do 2 lines. 38 seconds. Yeah, no. That's so fun. I forgot about that. I did a whole Scribble Brigade drawing like that one time. Sophie McPike's drawing session. I'm losing my frame here. That was pretty fun. 14 seconds. Three, 2, 1, time's up. Okay, last one. Lisa says, have to go. This was great. Thank you. Thanks for drawing with us, Lisa. And randomly, let's pick a new one. Single line. Yay. My favorite. Okay. So we're gonna draw in a single line for, I'll keep the 1.5 minutes. I think that is plenty long enough for a single line. And I'm gonna go with this just magic pen, which is really just a black felt tip pen. Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right, this is the last. I don't know why I'm gonna start with her hand, but that's what's gonna happen. Last reference. And then for those who want to share, we'll do a show and tell. And you can do that by DMing Art Hang Party on Instagram at Art Hang Party, or you can join the Art Hang Party Discord. And pop your images in the show and tell section. Oh, I forget what this was. This was the final showing of one of the longest running musicals that I can't remember the name of. 16 seconds. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever done a single line drawing for so long. I have. I mean, I think I'm thinking of blind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Finished just in time. All right. Done, 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 done. Greg says, I would, but I'm currently on the train, so not drawing, but I might go back. I just wanted to pop in before my absences become suspicious. Absences become suspicious. Thank you, Greg. On the train, where are you headed? Okay. Let's do a show and tell. Kaylee just put links to Art Hang Party on Instagram in the chat and also to the Art Hang Party Discord in the chat. I say it all the time, but if you're not part of the Art Hang Party Discord, it's like a big group chat. So it's like everybody in the chat here currently is hanging out over in Discord, and it's like we just like chat art and things. It's really good. It's really good. Okay, I'm gonna open up Discord first and see what we have. Oh, there's Sarah's from last week. Made by Reb. I had to quit early, but here's a couple. Nice. Ooh, nice, Reb. Oh, you're going digital today. I haven't done digital in a while. Melly says, I had to step away for a few minutes, but I sent the ones I did on Discord. Thank you. Oh, these are so good. Look at those faces. Wow. That bottom left is beautiful. Well done, Reb. Marie Louise says, I love these. I love how you repurpose your packaging materials. It's so good. Gesso on everything. I love it. So cool. Oh my goodness. That's all you need. Just a couple of marks and you captured it perfectly. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. On top of the music. How? Oh my gosh. Yes, Pavarotti. Marie Louise. Oh, what a fun background. Who wants to go play at Marie Louise's house? I know I do. So good. Well done, Marie Louise. Melly says, I didn't get to do the last 4. That was fun. Thank you. Ooh, look at your perfect little squares. How did you draw those in 1 minute? That's a lot. Did you scrape the paint on? Like with a scraper? It looks like it's scraped. You repainted those? These are so nice. Cool. Comma. Weird is the best. Oh, fun. Those pencil, is that Caran d'Ache pencils? They look nice. Too distracted. Oh, these are so sweet. Everything froze. Uh-oh. Am I frozen? It's a little choppy. It's a little bit choppy. Hang on, let me see what else I can close on my computer. Maybe it is freezing, isn't it? Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe we just don't have a show and tell. Okay. I'm gonna... Hey. How come I can't quit? How come I can't quit? Safari. Force quit. Force quit. Okay. I have nothing else open on my computer now except for Streamlabs. Okay. Skipped frames detected. What can I do? Lower your encoder settings. Ensure you don't have any other applications open that are heavy. Enable something something. Lower your encoder settings. I'll do that later. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do it. Okay, I'm back. I just can't do a show and tell, which is really unfortunate. Hang on. We can do it. We're just gonna go, we're just gonna go this way. I will lower. Okay, can we do show and tell this way? Does this work? We'll start here. I know it's not ideal. This is working, yes? Good, okay. I can't have, I don't know that I can have Safari open. Those were commas, the rest of commas. Now we have CC. Love the solution. It's working, right? Maybe if I brighten up the screen just a little bit. That's better. I can zoom a little too. Nice, Cece. I love how you just kept it monochrome with the opera pink. Kama says, I think it's a cue for me to be asleep. Yes. Aw, sweet. Nice. CC. Chloe. Here, let's do this. These are lovely. Everything looks better in fuchsia. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, look at this. That's so good. Lovely, Chloe. JSL says, no opera pink, but this was so fun. Can I twist you? No. I can turn my iPad. There we go. Nice. Oh my gosh, look at this. Beautiful. Just hold it up. Oh, JSL, these are great. Look at Pavarotti. Lucinda says, Tracy, I hope these make you feel better. It's a very off day for me. No. This looks like a snow globe. I like it. Cute. So good. Oh, that's beautiful. The negative space. Nice. Oh, Lucinda, these are great. You need to be kinder to our friend Lucinda. Paula. Ooh. Just look at Paula's lettering. It's always so pretty. I kind of like being able to zoom in and stuff. Look at that face. Paula, these are so good. I like that. Like I didn't know how to draw till a little at the end, says Michelle. Oh wow, look at that. Nice. Oh, that's cute. Love all the different styles, says Ida. Yeah. Look at 3 lines only. Look at her. Look at Paula's 3 lines. Nice. Nice, nice. Jamie. Such fun drawing practice. Love the drama inherent in the opera theme. Yes. Nice, Jamie. What were you using for the pink? That's a nice pink. That looks like a marker many of us may need, I think. Unless is it paint? It looks like a marker. Could be paint. Oh, that's so cool. That's holding 2 things together at the same time. How fun is that? We should do a whole session like that. Alice says, fun as always, black marker and opera pink watercolor. My straight lines lady looks like a Lego. And it was the perfect quantity of references for me to finish my sketchbook. Yay! Nice, Alice. Looks like my favorite color highlighter. It's a cheap chalk paint pen, says Jamie. Cool. A chalk paint pen. Can you pop a picture in Discord? I can't picture what a chalk paint pen. It does look like a Lego. It's cute. Oh, well done, Alice. Melly Momo. Hi, joined late, but here's what I did. Beautiful. Oh, lovely. I love that color. It's not a color that I use very often. It's like a sanguine, maybe. I never use it, but I always love it. Do I have Instagram? So I dislike how Instagram has those little pop-up things at the top and like you can't turn it off. Okay, Michelle. Can I kind of... Oh, look at you did it over music. That's so cool. My microphone is in the way. Hang on. How cool is that? That's so cool, Michelle. Ida says, thank you, Melissa. Such a fun time. Oh, that's pink. Photos in the show and tell. Okay, I'll go back in a sec. Thanks, Jamie. Ida, these are beautiful. Look, oh my God. I love it. I love it. Oh, these are gorgeous. Look at these. Ah. Nice. Nice. Nanette. Oh my goodness, Nanette. Look at her. Cute. That's cute faces. Oh, nice. This is so good. Very nice. I love the, like, when it's layered over the pre-painted backgrounds. And this one just worked perfectly, didn't it? Or did you, like, add white back on it? That's perfect. Oh, very nice, Nanette. And Michelle Campbell. Nice. I feel like we've drawn this lady before during a Japan week, maybe. Chloe says, I personally have such a hard time using a lot of colors in 3 minutes. Yeah, I don't know how Ida did it. Share your secrets. Oh, Michelle, these are great. Okay, let me go back to Discord. Liquid chalk marker. Yeah, I've never seen those before. It's a good color. That's a great color. All right. That is it for Art Hang Party this week. Shall we pick a theme for next week? This is like entirely filled with theme ideas. So the geisha lady just happened to fall on that page. It was pre-painted. It's perfect. Okay, next week. It fell out. This fell out. So this is what we're gonna do. Accidentally Wes Anderson. Belinda's theme suggestion. Accidentally Wes Anderson. That's gonna be nice. I think we need to do longer times for that one. Would you be interested for accidentally Wes Anderson to do how we used to do on the weekends, where we do 20 minutes on the timer and do 4 references only and like really get into it? Or would you rather do fast? timer like we're doing today, or like start slow and work fast. Nothing really matters. Hello. Oh, you were at Scribble Brigade. These are all so good and fun. I'm so glad I joined. I did the Scribble Brigade on Tuesday and thought to join this one too. And this was really fun. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being here. Art Hang Party would not exist without Sophie McPike. So, yeah. No people, please, says Michelle. That sounds like a super fun theme. Who is Wes Anderson, says Ida. He's a director. Like super aesthetically pleasing colors and compositions and things. So it'll probably mostly be like either interior room settings or like really beautiful exterior buildings and things. Slow 20-minute drawings, like the longer time, slower. Okay, so next week we will do 4 accidentally Wes Anderson photos, and it'll be really nice. I'm feeling immediately like I'm gonna use acrylic paint, but we will see. We will see what happens. Okay, that's cool. I will let Olinda know if she's not here that we picked her theme. Funny that it's been all about Olinda. Olinda's here. Go visit Olinda's shop. Olinda, put your coffee link in the chat. I don't know if you saw, but I was sharing this earlier. And you too can get one from Olinda. Okay. Yes, accidentally Wes Anderson 20-minute references next week. That's exciting. Okay, 20-minute with a few warm-ups. Yes, Cece, I think that's a good idea. He is not the Nightmare on Elm Street guy. He did, I'm so bad with movie names now these days. What are some Wes Anderson movies? He did one about the school. There's one about a school. No, it's not horror movies. It's like Bill Murray movies and things. So excited that you just got here. Yes, thank you, Michelle. Michelle says, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I should do my thank you. Oh my God, my brain is like, I can't think of movies. Anyway, it'll be good. It'll be really beautifully aesthetically pleasing photo references next week. Yes, so thank you all for being here. Thank you for coming to the opera with us. Life Aquatic, yes. Life Aquatic is one. What's the school one? Royal Tannenbaums, yes. Grand Budapest Hotel. Thank you. Lots of pink hotels, says Cece. Yes, thank you all for being here. Thank you for coming to Art Hang Party and drawing the opera. I struggled today, but made it fun. So thank you. Thank you for helping me make it fun. If you like Art Hang Party, please like this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Leave a comment after the stream ends. And check out a couple of my other videos. I just posted a sketchbook tour of my 365 days of self-portraits. Here's the one I did today, which is extremely silly. But I'm on year 2 of my daily self-portraits, which is fun. I'm very shortly going to be posting a video of me filling up this tiny little palette and like 300 more videos on my channel. So yeah, check some out. Don't forget, tomorrow I'm joining Beth Spencer for her awkward drawing show over on Substack. I'm pretty sure you can find it at introvertdrawingclub.com, which is on Substack, or my Substack, melissamartinart.substack.com. We're going to be drawing and chatting for an hour starting at noon Eastern time, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Moonrise Kingdom, maybe. I'm going to draw a self-portrait tomorrow. I'm going to do my daily draw and paint my self-portrait tomorrow. Yeah, and you can check out my coffee shop. I do have new stickers coming. I was hoping they would be here for this week, but they should be here for next week, but I do have a couple last minute arting, like last little straggler arting party stickers. But if you want to wait for the fresh batch to come in, that'll happen. And then I have 2 new non-arting party but very cute stickers also coming that I will put up there. I have some original art. I have some prints and things, and also just donations if you like what Arting Party is, and if you like coming to Arting Party, you can always just give a donation, either a one-time or recurring. Anything is very much appreciated, but also Rushmore, yes, Rushmore. Anything, just being here is very much appreciated, because then your eyeballs help get me the ad pennies from YouTube, which are starting to add up and allow me to buy art supplies and things. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I will see you next week for Accidentally Wes Anderson. Thank you all for helping my brain with movie names and things. Thank you, Kaylee, for all of your help today. Thank you all for coming to draw with us, and we'll see you next week. And thank you all for drawing along in the replay as well. Hello to you. I always forget to say hi to the replay friends. We would also love to see very much your drawings. So be sure to tag Arting Party on Instagram. If you share there, I'll share everything up to my stories. And wherever you're sharing your artwork, tag me and I will find a way to share it. And I will hope to fix the show and tell issue for next week. If not, the iPad worked, so maybe that's just what we do. Olinda, if you can send me some pictures of Wes Anderson, Accidentally Wes Anderson, that you would like to draw, that would be appreciated. That would be a big help if you can do that. If not, no worries, I'll find some.